In Eternights, when you aren't saving the world from imminent doom and fighting horrifying mutated creatures, you'll be spending your free time trying to win the affection of your teammates, or building your ultimate harem. Look, I don't judge. The calendar mechanic means you only got so many free days to try and woo your love interests. If you aren't selecting the best dialogue options in each cutscene, you might find it difficult to progress your relationships. However, during the nights of your free days, you have the option to scavenge with one of them. Why scavenge, you say? It affords you the opportunity to gain stat upgrades, white essence which can be used to upgrade or unlock new confidant abilities, and also gives an increase to your relationship points. Scavenging involves going to one of 3 different locations to search for an item requested by your love interest. The 3 locations available to you are a library, a warehouse, and a convenience store. Each location also has an allotted time limit in proportion to the size of the location. Each location has set available items, so you don't need to worry about them changing. However, it's vitally important that you select the correct location for an item, or you risk failing to scavenge, which results in minimal upgrades, white essence, and no benefit to your relationship. The convenience store is the smallest of the 3 areas and has a time limit of about 50 seconds to find whatever item you're looking for. Here you can find baby wipes immediately left of the start, cleansing foam immediately to the right of the start, chocolate found by the lottery machine towards the top right, pain relief patches oddly enough in the drinks cooler along the left wall, a flamethrower for some godforsaken reason in the copier along the top wall, pads behind the checkout counter, coffee beans on the second shelf next to the starting position, snacks in the freezer along the left wall, and a toothbrush by the ATM in the top left corner. Bit strange, but it is what it is. The library is the medium-sized area with a time limit now of 60 seconds, with a few more items available, that being a bear clock, which is on the final standalone shelf towards the right side of the room, a board game on the bookshelf on the left wall towards the middle of the room. You've got the history of calligraphy on the bookshelf along the back of the room, and for the human electrical currents, it's on the bookshelf along the back wall but towards the left. You've got just a regular brush on the computer desk in the back of the room. Not sure how sanitary it is to be using that. You've got a cactus on the desk to the left of the starting position. Candles can be found directly right of the starting position on a small shelf. Dirty magazines, do they have dirty magazines in libraries? I wouldn't know, don't ask me. Are actually found on the 4th standalone shelf along the right of the room. For some headphones, you can look to the 3rd shelf along the right side, but they're towards the back. You can also get yourself a mug, which is on the computer desk at the back of the room, nail clippers on the bookshelf towards the left wall, a picture frame immediately right of the starting position, a sleeping mask. Again, why that would be in a library, I don't know. That seems more convenient for a convenience store. But for that sleeping mask, just look in the table in the middle of the room. And for tea bags, again, why the f are there tea bags here? These are on the shelf behind the desk towards the starting position. Finally, the warehouse, where you have round about 70 seconds here to find whatever you need. There are a plethora of items here, including a ball, which is going to be in the first half of the 2nd aisle, sort of close to a blue barrel. Again, similar to that, you're going to find some batteries, but this is going to be towards the beginning of that same 2nd aisle on a blue barrel. Some bear plushies can be found at the beginning of the 3rd aisle, and for some contact lenses, you want to go immediately right of where you're starting and check the blue barrel. For the Gamer Boy, it's the 3rd aisle, somewhere in the middle by a wooden box. A kettlebell for all you gym goers in the middle of the 2nd aisle on top of a cardboard box. You can get yourself a pillow in the middle of the 2nd aisle, where there's also a blue barrel. Safety gloves would be found at the start of the 4th aisle by a wooden box. For some shoes, you're looking at immediately left of your starting position towards a cardboard box. For a good thick blanket, I feel like I should say pause, that's going to be found towards the back half of the 2nd aisle by a wooden box. For towels, again, stay towards the back but on the 3rd aisle this time, near that blue barrel. For undergarments, we're looking at the middle of the 4th aisle on top of a blue barrel. And for a whip, why anybody would need a whip, I don't know. The fact that Sia asks for this is a bit concerning. That you can find in the back of the 2nd aisle, although you probably shouldn't. A keyboard in the middle of the second aisle on top of a cardboard box. And there you have it, the complete scavenging guide at your fingertips to help you romance your lovers. Don't forget to show some love to your wingman Tiggs by dropping a like on the video and hitting that subscribe button. I've also got a playthrough of Eternights linked in the description, which you can check out if you're interested. Anyway, with that, take it easy, stay blessed, and have a good day.